Yeah, I feel that.
Because there's just no way you're going to get this with anything else that I've ever seen. So staying with the psoas here for a minute, don't forget that the psoas is actually a hip flexor, and so it's going to attach to the lesser trochanter of the hip, which is a small piece of the femur that is directly inside of the hip bone that you can feel when you put your hand right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the meat grinders around so that they're pointing outward. And we're going to bring in the width just a little bit. So she was a 3 when she did the psoas with them the other way. Now we're going to move it into a 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually attack the bottom or attachment of the psoas where it comes underneath the inguinal ligament and attaches to the hip itself. So what she's going to do is she's going to lay down on the meat grinder. It's now lower than it was when we got to the attachment. It's lower than the inguinal ligament. And she's going to bring her hip in towards the meat grinder. And what do you feel?
Yeah, it feels really tight in there on my right side.
And it feels similar to the way the psoas felt?
Yes, very similar.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to begin to try to lengthen the psoas in its attachment site from here. So she's going to bend her knee and then just start moving the hip internally and externally a little bit in order to find where we can get the maximum amount of stretch on the psoas in this portion. Now, where do you feel the most?
I feel it when my foot is to the outside and also when it's to the inside.
In both directions, right? So we're going to go back and forth. You know, we sometimes target these areas with the frog stretch. This is like the frog stretch on steroids. I think this is a great use for it.